My question's kind of along with Richard. You talk about taking next steps. You talk about your body, how you eat. When you talk about the top shooting guards in the game right now, you talk about Devin Booker, you talk about Donovan Mitchell, you talk about Jason Tatum, we talk about Anthony Edwards. What do you think you need to do as a whole to come in next year to take that step to where you're just solidified as the best shooting guard in the NBA?
Just kill everybody, man. That's my mindset coming in.
Yeah, kill everybody.
Love it.
You know, anytime I match up with any of those guys, I'm going to guard them, and hopefully they guard me, and I showcase that I'm a lot better than them.
We've talked a lot on this show about the fit of you with Karl Anthony Towns, with Rudy Gobert, with Naz Reid, having three big guys in the modern NBA, but there's no one who knows it better than you, someone who's actually been there, done that. What do you see as a ceiling for this group as it's constructed?
Man, a lot of people kind of talk bad about us at the end of the year, but we didn't have Naz. You know, Naz kind of is like the staple in the middle of Cat and Rudy, you know, because he can kind of do both. And Rudy's great for us, man. He protects the rim, alters a lot of shots, and Cat is a superstar, man. You know, hopefully we can get him to an MVP level this year.
We talked a little bit about the Denver series in our last block, and that game that you had against Denver. Obviously, they go on, they win a championship. You're such a student of film. You watch it all. When you see that, when you see the game that you put up on them and then where they ended up going, what went through your mind of how you could get better?
I mean, just if we would have had Naz or Jaden, I think it would have been a different series. Just that simple.
100%.
Yeah. Okay, so your teammate here said that he believes that next season you will lead the league in scoring. Is that now again? LeBron James, all these guys. Okay, I want to lead the league in scoring. I want to win a Finals MVP. I want to win a championship. Is that something that, when I say like, go do it or like try to achieve it, that just means like your level of aggression is extremely high. Yeah. Is that something that you believe you can accomplish?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's not lying.
Naturally though, and I don't even think it's a force. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going out each night just chucking up shots. He's just an efficient, naturally aggressive player. Yeah. The way he gets to the line, the way he can get to the basket, the way he can explode. We're in a league nowadays where there's not a lot of prominent big men in shot blocking. You know, this guy can really dominate the game from all three levels. Yeah. You know, he has the ability.
Well, and where we are right now, it's sort of the end of the 22-23 season, but also kind of the beginning of 23-24 at Summer League as we see the new rookies coming in who are going to be in the league next year. It's never too early, Ant, to set those intentions for next season. When we're watching you, what are your goals next year? What should we be watching for?
Get AR back this year. That's one of the goals.
You heard it here first, Tim.
Yeah, Tim coming, man.
There it is.
And pretty much just make sure the team is ready to play. Like I said, Cat, Rudy, Jaden, they're gonna have the best years. Get Rudy back to the Defensive Player of the Year. Make Naz come in and be the best backup 5 in the league, and just make sure the guys are ready.
We've spent a lot of time talking about Victor Wembanyama. Obviously, we're all going to get a chance to see him today. Are you going to go to the game? What are your expectations there?
I don't know if I'm going to go to the game, but I see he's pretty good, so I'm excited to watch it from the hotel.
But I imagine you're even more excited to play him because everyone has to have their welcome to the NBA moment.
Nah, for sure.
You going to get him? You going to catch him?
I'm going to try.
You going to? Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, everybody's trying to.
Everybody trying.
I got the floater.
No.
That's a wish.
Is dunking done? Is dunking done for you?
No. I could dunk. Don't stop it. Don't do that. I'm 30, bro.
You just said
you keep trying to age me and loop you with you, and I'm not there with you yet.
I just asked you if dunking was done. Can you dunk on Victor if like the steps are right? And
I want to hear. Wait.
Absolutely not.
I'll answer for him.
So the dunking's done.
It's not happening. Okay. I'm lucky to catch a lob.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think we can arrange that if we see you back on the, if we see you back at the Timberwolves. I think we can arrange that.
Yeah, for sure.
For you though, I mean, we've talked about you can do every sport that you have tried. You succeed at. Is there anything else? This is summertime. This is when everyone's picking up new hobbies. This is when we're all sort of doing something new. What does summer look like for you?
I haven't did anything new this summer. Not at all.
Just buy more dogs.
Yeah, and just work more.
And it's a pack.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I was working through it as he was talking. A group of dogs is a pack. Yeah. Like a pack of wolves, pack of dogs.
He's a big family guy too, man.
Yep.
You like going back to Atlanta.
Yeah, go back home, see my nieces and nephews.
Yeah, he's always around family, man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Anthony Edwards, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us here on NBA Today. We're also going to see you tomorrow at NBA Con. But it's not only you that got the bag. We saw, obviously Brucey B's not going anywhere. Well, he did. He went to Indianapolis. He signed an enormous contract with you all. But he said that it was partly you. He took a meeting with the New York Knicks, and he took a meeting with you all. But it was your recruitment that showed him, you know what, this is where I want to go. What did you say? What was your pitch?
Well, I started to give my little elevator pitch, and he cut me off in the middle of the speech. Was like, yo, you don't need to explain anything. I know exactly how I fit. And I think there's a lot of things that he can do to help me, and I can do to help him. So I really like the fit with me and him.
Yeah, I want to know what you're thinking going into the season. You talked about Bruce Brown wanting to come there because of you. Is there a level that you want to reach in terms of just being a leader? You talk about the best point guards in the NBA. They're usually the best leaders of their team. Is that a role that I know you've already taken on, but you see with this contract, it boosts the expectations of your role, how you're going to control the team, your voice? Is that something you're already comfortable with and trying to get better at?
Yeah, no question. I think the biggest thing for me is, I haven't won yet. I haven't played a lick of playoff basketball, and that's what I want to do more than anything. And like you said, the expectations are higher, not only from a front office standpoint or a team standpoint, but just from a general fan standpoint, at the same time. So I just got to be the best version of myself, and that's going to help us win games and stay healthy and just try to get to the playoffs. That's
just boosts you, though. You want to work harder because of this, right?
For sure. Make sure they know I earned it, for sure.
I do want to get a little bit more into your expectations for next season, but first, at your press conference, you were talking about what it means to you to sign this kind of contract extension, and there was someone in particular that you wanted to thank. And in case anyone at home missed this, just take a listen, because we need more of this in the world.
My mom has been my everything for me to get here. I can't even put into words to explain everything, but I'm just really appreciative of you, Mom, because of, all the stuff of us growing up and pushing me to, be where I am today, and making sure I could get to every trip, making sure my teammates made it to every trip. It just means a lot to me. So I love you, and I'm really appreciative of you. So thank you, Mom. I love you.
Moms are just the best. My mom's sitting over there behind. Bringing your mom to work is one of the best feelings in the entire world. But now that we talked about the contract that you just signed, what is it that you want to do, want to give to her in all of your success?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know yet. My mom's a very simple woman. She never bought anything for herself growing up. It was all about the kids, So getting her gifts is the hardest thing in the world, because it's I don't know what to do. I've already bought her a car. She has a house in Indy, a house back home that we fixed up. So I guess I don't even know how I can spontaneously get a gift. I have to go, Mom, what do you want?
Keep showing her that love and respect. That's all she wants.
Yeah.
Moms they like gifts, but they love that. They love the recognition. They love the hey, I'm not here without you. You keep showering her with that information and that love. She will be the happiest woman. Diamonds, lots of people can get diamonds. That love from a son, that's special.
Right.
That's special. Right?
Continuing to take your game to the next level, to do what you love and to share that with her, I imagine that that's the best gift. And when you look at your goals on the court for this next season, I know we've seen every time you get a new teammate, every time there's a new signing, you're on Twitter, you're shouting them out, you're saying, we can't wait to get to work. What do you see as the ceiling for this team in the East next year?
I think we got a really young group, a hungry group. We're bringing in three rookies that, I think that's going to push training camp to another level, because you got a lot of young guys all pushing to want to play. And I'm really excited about it. I think we got a lot of guys that, I think adding Bruce is big. His championship experience, has played in the playoffs the last few years. I think adding Obi is big for us as well. I think our biggest thing is we just want to get to the playoffs, man. I think last year when I got hurt in New York, we were 5 or 6 seed, and that's just the biggest thing. We want to be playing after the regular season and be playing playoff basketball.
Do you think people are sleeping on this team?
I think so, a little bit, but I think we have got a lot of love from the social media world and the media world in general. And expectations are probably higher than they were last year, but at the end of the day, it's all about what's set in the locker room from the jump. So.
Is it a playoff or bust type season?
I think so, for sure. And that's a top to bottom thing. I think me personally, I'm just tired of losing. So I just want to get in the playoffs. But I think that's the recipe from everybody. I think we definitely have that expectation.
Thanks
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.